Well, hello everybody. We are going to assemble the pen holder slant art dot container holder thing. Anyway, very cool. So we got some pieces here. We've got a top or a middle piece, doesn't matter. They are interchangeable. We have a bottom, pretty descriptive there. And we've got this here. You'll notice I left the burn marks on there. All you have to do when you get yours is just wipe it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and all is perfect. That is the back. And then we have a front, a side, two sides and a front and a back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Holder, bottom, back, front, side. Pretty easy, pretty cool, and that's what you get. Okay, so we're going to take this apart here, or take this, get it away here. So what we need to do is we need to take this piece here, which is the back, and we need to assemble it. So it's going to be like this, and you just do a little dry run here, just to make sure it all fits together. There we go. It's going to be tight, no big deal. Just get it in there so it's flush, and you're good. You can just punch it like that, and away you go. And then you could do this one here. Okay, now we're going to glue them, so we're just doing a test fit right now. And then this will fit right in there. Maybe it fits better the other way. Let's go see. Oh, there we go. Just flip it around. Just playing with it there. And then we'll do this one here. It's either going to be this way, or maybe it'll easier this way. Either way, I'm showing you many options to get this done. And there, it's all popped in there. Now, we're going to take that apart. And again, it's going to be super tight because we want this to be super rigid. Now, you don't glue this piece here. You glue these pieces here. And if you'll notice, when you put that in there, what's going to be touching is the surfaces there. Is this one here. And I've got my handy dandy little brush here. And I've got my little glue bot. So I'm just going to squirt out some glue here, just a little bit. We can squirt some more out in a little bit there. And all you need to really do is just touch it in between there and throw just a tiny bit on that lip. You don't need much. The more you put, the more you have to clean up. So you just put little bits on there. You can see that. I'll show it to you close up. It doesn't take much. This is not a industrial toolbox, but you can see there just little tiny bits of glue. And then you take one of these. This one happens to be the bottom here. And if you'll notice, we've got a bottom, a top, a bottom, top, middle, and a bottom. And you can tell because this is the top there. The tops are further away. The bottom is nearer the bottom. Okay. And then we just take it here and we just pound it right in. Nice and gentle. I can't see over my own thing here. There we go. Just tap that in very nicely, and you can look at it there. Seats very nicely. And literally, that is all the glue you need. There we go. So we got that there. Now, if you'll notice, we've got a couple of sides, and then we've got a front. So we're going to take this here from the back side here, put little tiny bits of glue on there. Again, if all these little laser marks bother you, you can just clean it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. If not, it's going to be on the inside and you will never see it again. Again, little bits of glue there, and you're just going to come over here, line it all up, and one at a time, just tap it in there. And then we'll get this one up here. If you don't want to use your fist, you could use a tiny little mallet. Again, little tiny bits of glue there. It will go together, and already it is tremendously rigid. It's going to get even better as we put the ends on, and they're just going to go on just like that. Okay. Again, a little more glue, and we're going to find the top so we get it on correctly, and we're just going to put, like they used to say, just a dab will do you. There's not a whole lot of room in there once you get it together, so you don't want to load it up with a ton of glue because you'll be doing it. Now, if you do overload it with the glue, it's no big deal. All you have to do is let it dry, and then you can sand it off. No big deal. You can wipe it off with your finger like that. When you're done, you can just simply sand it off. All right, so there. Again, look how little glue we use. We didn't even use, a third of what I squoze out. I think squoze is a technical word, meaning have squeezed. That's your grammar lesson for the day, or English lesson, or whatever the heck it is. Not even meant. Didn't even plan that. Okay, we're going to put this in there again. Line them all up. Just tap them together. Boom. It is literally solid. Now, a couple things you could do. You could simply put a book on here. You could put something like this. I mean, it's not going to do much. You could take one of these cool skulls, put it on there like that. You could do like this. You could put it on there like that. You could put some clamps around it. You could do anything you want just to hold it together for about 10 minutes and then leave it sit for an hour. And it will be square, rigid, and ready to go for putting all your hot dot containers in there. Throw in your pencils, your pens. You can put your diamond painting pens in there, all that good kind of stuff. Remember that this is the back because you want to know where you got it so you can get more. And that is the front. This is personalized. Little upcharge on that just to get that done for you. You could sand this, you could paint it, spray paint it, bedazzle it. I mean, it's just raw wood like you'd get at Michael's or something like that, and do it up. This is bass wood, just to be clear. This is pretty strong, but you don't want to sit on it because, it's only thin bass wood at that point. There we go. Beautiful. All right, that is it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and that is how you assemble the pen holder. Bye-bye.